Ladies and gentlemen, Matt and Ryan, live from the Broken Hammer.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Good, buddy. How
Cheers.
you doing?
Here's to a great episode. Tonight is a very special episode.
It'll be all right.
It's going to be the 420 episode.
Fuck it.
Ryan's a little shy to talk about it, but yeah, it's all about 420. You know what that means. It's coming up this weekend, so we figured why not? Let's celebrate it now.
Because we don't the rest of the year.
That's for sure. It's also David's birthday on Saturday, so happy birthday, David. I know you're not watching or listening, but happy birthday to you, buddy.
Yeah.
We love you. Wish you could have been here. But, work, all that stuff.
Too much work.
Too much work. All work and no play.
Makes David miss the podcast.
Speaking of missing the podcast, I got to apologize big time for my boring-ass work story from the last episode. Holy shit. That was awful. I listened to that episode, and I just feel really bad. It was boring.
A little embarrassed.
Very embarrassed.
Yeah.
It was a horrible work story.
I know you can tell the whole time I was sitting there just kind of like,
what's this guy fucking doing? What's he talking about? So I promise I won't give any more boring work stories consciously or knowingly, so I'll do my best.
just the really exciting work stories.
Probably none. My work is pretty dull and boring.
I know, it sounded like it.
Merch store still up and running. Actually, for the next 40 hours, there is a 35% off sale. So if you listen to this when we post it, hopefully it's before 40 hours from now. But
so what we should say is the sale just ended. You missed it.
Yeah. If you're listening to this a week from now, or if I posted a week from now, sorry. Yeah. Sorry about it.
We'll just say it's a permanent sale, and we just lowered the prices, so they don't know.
I don't think I can control the prices. Oh. Yep, hope you're counting your pennies, saving up, getting ready.
No, I think I bought a shirt, which is silly to think that I had to buy one.
I bought my own goddamn shirt. That's all right. Money came back to us.
That's true.
It's a tax thing, We're a legitimate business now.
Where does that money go?
Wherever all money goes.
So
Space? I don't know. Does money even exist?
No, I mean
anymore?
when somebody buys a shirt.
Yeah.
And we get that.
Yeah. It goes into
a
PayPal
PayPal
account. Yeah.
Okay.
PayPal account.
Nice.
Yeah.
You buy anything fun yet?
No, I haven't got paid yet.
Oh, why not?
Because it's the 15th of every month. Anyways, this doesn't matter to any of them.
Yeah,
what
I'm
does
just
matter,
curious.
we get paid every month. So
Thanks.
buy your shirts now, and we'll get paid next month.
We get paid every month from ourselves because we're the only ones who bought shirts.
Yeah, so we really hope you guys buy shirts and gals buy shirts. There's other stuff too, just not hats. But we're working on that.
I'll get it.
We'll get some hats. We'll get some glassware. That's another suggestion we had. Some glassware.
That'd be
Shots, cups, mugs.
Did anybody subscribe to our YouTube page for free stuff?
Nobody. Remember the rules and the criteria where you had to send us a screenshot. So send us that screenshot. We have lots of stickers, coasters, and things to give away. I've been spreading them to California. People in Seattle have gotten some.
Oh, nice.
So they're going to be plastered everywhere. So be on the lookout for that.
Speaking of being plastered
Hey,
everywhere.
cheers to that. So once you do get your free stickers and coasters and shit, send us your pictures on our Instagram. Remember, LFT_broken_hammer. Tag us. We'll make sure to shout you out and take a look and see where they're all spreading. Hey, there we go.
That's us. The only free ad we'll do on the show.
It's for our own fucking shit.
Yeah.
Because we had to buy our own shit, so we want to get that money back.
Right. Oh, well.
And one more update, last piece of business here. Book club.
Oh, yeah?
I said I would only update whenever I finish a book or start a new one, and I happen to do both of those things. I finished Time Plus Tragedy. It was a great book. Really good book. If you've ever battled with depression, anybody that has depression or currently going through a struggle with depression.
I thought this was a comedy book.
It's written by a comedian. It's written by a comedian. Something very tragic happened to his sister. He talks about that experience and how it impacted him. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but it's a great book. I highly recommend it. It's really good. And you get kind of a behind-the-scenes look at a stand-up comedian and what it's like to come up and start from nowhere, and it's really, really cool. So I highly recommend that. And now I am actually going history. I am reading about our 16th president of these United States, Mr. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, I remember that guy.
This is Lincoln's last trial. I don't know if you can see it from way over there.
I think the anniversary of his death was 2-3 days ago.
It sure was. Lincoln's last trial. So this is the very last murder trial that he ever did. It's right before he won the presidency. So a lot of people say that this particular case is the one that propelled him to the presidency.
Did you pick that book for April on purpose, or just an odd coincidence that it's the month that he died?
It's just an odd coincidence.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a backlog of books, so whenever I order something on Amazon, like I have stuff saved in my cart, I'll just tack on a book every time I order something. Okay. So that just happened to be next on the list.
So you use Amazon for what it was originally
a bookstore. Yeah.
Used for.
Oh yeah. I did that back in school too. I actually used Amazon for books.
I think I've bought a few books.
Oh yeah.
No free ads.
No free ads. Oh shit. They got us. Fuck them. Jeff Bezos.
He doesn't pay taxes, so he's not going to pay for the ad either. We're good.
Breaking news. This just in.
Yeah, I've got a few headlines for you.
Some headlines. What's happening out there in the world, Ryan?
Well,
Rye guy.
I'm gonna open it up with my favorite thing of the week. Disney dropped that new Star Wars trailer.
Oh yes, they did.
Did you see it?
I sure did.
What do you think?
That laugh at the end.
I know.
Who do you think it is?
The Joker. Mark Hamill's Joker.
It's Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. No, it's Mark Hamill doing the Joker.
That's another trailer that dropped since the last show. No,
I don't know.
It was around that time.
Yeah.
But
Did you see that one too?
I did. That was also good. The
What do you
one that I was I wouldn't say most excited for, but pretty excited for was Lion King. Another Lion King
I
trailer
remember.
came out.
I remember we talked about it last week.
Did we?
Yeah, you don't remember? You just pulled out your phone in the middle of the show and just like, okay, watch the Lion King trailer.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, those are dogs.
Close enough. Hyenas, dogs.
Yeah, whatever.
Same ballpark.
Got some stuff coming out of the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
Pennsylvania man.
Pennsylvania.
Well, he's a police officer.
Okay.
Accidentally shot someone because he thought it was his taser.
Dude.
Which I'm not really buying.
I have a hard time believing that, but like if it's legitimate, like if he really did like, oh fuck, like that sucks, dude.
I feel like
case of the Mondays. How's work going?
I shot a gal. Thought it was my taser. I feel like a gun is gonna weigh more than a taser, though, right?
Easily,
like dramatically.
Plus,
right?
a air nailer, just. No. Plus, the tasers have a yellow tip, don't they? Don't the tasers, when they pull them out, don't they have like a big obnoxious square yellow tip?
I don't think I've even ever held a taser.
We need a fact check. Andrew, can you
I've
pull
held
up
a
a picture of a
handgun.
police,
I've fired a
a law enforcement issued taser? I want to see what the. I'm pretty sure they have yellow tips.
I think they're even a little smaller.
They're kind of squarish. They look square.
I don't know. Well, there's some more Pennsylvania gunfire.
Oh, whoa.
So a dude in Pennsylvania
over
the week got arrested. I don't know if he got arrested over the week, but he got sentenced over the week.
Oh.
He's getting some prison time.
What did he do?
He was fucked up. Saw some fireflies.
Did he try to shoot the fireflies?
He did. He was shooting at fireflies because he thought they were alien lasers. Yeah. So the East Coast is on fire this week.
Dude, Pennsylvania is fucking killing it, man. I feel better about New Mexico. At least our thing is just diamonds in the anus.
Yeah,
it's not
they were going for money. They were going for some kind of profit.
Yeah. They were actually had a legitimate, viable reason for having diamonds up their ass.
And then this is other than the Star Wars trailer, this is my favorite thing I heard all week.
Yeah.
So a few days ago, the Red Sox had their home opener.
Sure.
Did you see?
A few days ago?
Yeah.
We're like 3 weeks into the season.
I know. They spent like 2 weeks on the road.
Damn.
Do you see who threw out the first pitch?
No.
Rob Gronkowski.
No.
Yes. But here's the best part of this story. Before the game started, he's in the locker room.
Oh, God.
With other, the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
He brought their most recent Lombardi trophy. He pretended like he was going to use it as a baseball bat.
Did he break the fucking trophy?
He put a fat fucking dent in it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I guess nobody thought he was actually going to do it, so they tossed the ball to him, and then he just, turned back around and went for a bunt and just dented the whole fucking thing. Dude, the most recent one. Now,
I love that.
If that's not a great Gronk story.
That's a great Gronk story.
I'm retiring. Bye.
Dude, I love it. That's right up there with Ovechkin when he took the Stanley Cup with prostitutes or something. Wasn't that a thing? Didn't he
no idea.
take pictures with a bunch of women in a hotel room with the Stanley Cup in the
bed? Oh yeah, like a year or two ago.
Yeah, dude. That
was good.
That was awesome. Gronk
That's
using
what I would do.
Gronk using the trophy to bunt a baseball is right up there for me. That's awesome.
Yeah. And apparently, like, the Patriots aren't even mad. They're just like, oh, Gronk. Same old shit.
Do you think teams have one not Stanley Cup, but Lombardi Trophy? Do you think they get
so.
multiple?
No, I would
They
assume
only
they
get
just
one.
get the one.
They just get the one. They don't get like replicas.
No,
so
then
that
it
people
wouldn't.
can
Then
smash
the
them?
trophy wouldn't even matter. If you get 10 of them, it's like, who gives a shit about it, right?
If you could just print trophies, then what the fuck does
Yeah.
it matter? Yeah. No, I get it. That's
I would assume they just have one and they put it on display, and that's it. It's kind of like how, the Seahawks, theirs.
yeah.
They have theirs just kind of chilling.
Speaking of the Seahawks,
Yeah.
Russell motherfucking Wilson.
So much money.
Dude, the Seahawks aren't going to be able to sign another player for like 4 years.
Yeah.
They did what they did with Felix. They paid Felix a buttload of money, and it's like, oh shit, now look at our shitty team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the
Now
same
he
thing.
doesn't have to deliver.
Nope, he doesn't.
Oh.
Ryan, you know that sound.
Yeah? You got a question for me?
Yeah, Ryan.
What's up?
How the Mariners doing lately?
Bad.
Shit, dude, how quick
Yeah, right.
things turn. We were like, oh, we're 12-2, we're 13-2, we're the hottest shit on earth, and then it's like, ooh, we got humbled.
I think we're losing right now.
We got humbled real quick.
I'm still rocking it, though.
2 sweeps in a row.
We'll see.
We'll
I'll
do
check the
that to
score.
you. It's not officially 2 sweeps in a row, but it might as well fucking be.
Yeah.
What are they at right now? What are they lose? 12-2.
No, we're down 1-0.
That's
Bottom
not
of going into the bottom of the 8th.
That's not bad. That's
no,
still
wait.
winnable. So, even bigger sports news. I guess we'll just wrap it up with sports news.
Let's do it.
But fucking Tiger Woods.
Oh,
How about that shit?
Comeback of the year.
Comeback of the year. What a moment for him. What a fucking moment. And then I would be lying if I didn't, maybe work up a little tear or two when you see him hugging his son there at the very fucking end. Dude, what a moment.
Yeah.
First one, hugs his dad. This one gets to hug his boys.
This is number 5.
Number 5 for for
the
Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then number 15 for majors. Unbelievable. 15 majors.
I don't know what the difference is. I don't really watch golf.
There's other tournaments. There's major tournaments.
Minor tournaments.
Little league tournaments.
Yeah.
Just casual tournaments.
So you think when Tiger Woods dies, they're going to have a Tiger Woods tournament? The Tiger Woods Open?
They'll probably name something after him. The Tiger Woods Memorial Drug Overdose Sleep-Induced
What?
Tacoma. I don't know. Remember when he fucking overdosed on like a cocktail of drugs and then ran into a light pole?
No, I thought they did a drug test on him and said he wasn't on it.
I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure he was on like 4 or 5 drugs at the same time.
You fact check. It was prescription
Yeah.
medication?
Oh, yeah.
But they were prescribed to him.
Right. So it's not like he was just like bought some pills off some high schooler.
No, but when you read what prescription pills he took, it's like, yeah, dude, you probably shouldn't have been driving.
Right.
Like it was a good time for sure. I'm sure he was feeling great. And I bet you it was a lot like that scene in The Wolf of Wall Street when he took the Quaaludes and he's like fucking driving home and he's like, and I made it home just fine. And then the reality was he fucking hit everything. That was Tiger Woods. He had a Wolf of Wall Street moment for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you say we get this ball rolling?
Let's do it. So, yeah, like we said at the top of the hour, I don't know if it's the top of the fucking hour. I don't know when we started, but It's the 420 episode. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to indulge a little bit. We're going to come on back. We're going to bring up our very first guest. You've seen him. You haven't seen him on the show, but you have heard him on the show several times. In fact, you heard him introduce us today. None other than Jeremiah, our first guest.
I thought we did a YouTube episode with you. We totally did. He's totally on YouTube.
He might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened last week. So we'll see you after the break. Hopefully you have as much fun as we do during our break. Our break's pretty short for you guys, so probably not as much as we have.
We're back.
Hey, that's the break. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Remember to buy some merch.
Do it.
Or not. Yeah, buy some merch.
Buy it. All of it.
Okay, bye. Hey, welcome back to the Live from the Broken Hammer 420 episode. We are having a grand old time. Things have gotten a little lively in here. Yeah, I'm super excited. Last week we forgot something very important to the show.
What?
It's not that important. We just started it. Drink of choice.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but it matters to me, kind of. The drink of choice. The first time that we introduced it, we had you try it. So this one is a very special beer for the occasion that's coming up. The 420 holiday on Saturday. It's not a holiday. It sounds like a fucking... Yeah, man.
Legalize it.
I'm going to church this Saturday. 420 church. No, but it's called the Waldo's. So give it a shot. Try it. Cheers. Here we go.
Nope. Not a fan.
I'm not surprised. Jeremiah, do you like IPAs? I've seen you drink.
No.
Nope.
I've seen you drink Mac and Jacks, but that's more of an amber.
Anyway, we got Jeremiah with us.
That's a strong beer.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Not for me.
No. I mean,
No.
I wasn't a fan.
So
I would not order that. No.
It is an IPA. It's dank. Super, super dank.
There you go.
Both
Yeah.
in taste and also backstory of this beer. It's called the Waldo's because the name of the group of guys that created the term 420, they called themselves the Waldo's. So the company that makes this beer brewed up a special batch. It's limited, and they always release it the week before 420. It's kind of their thing. And Brian's falling asleep. He doesn't care. Again, we were having a grand old time during the
Dozed
break.
off there.
Hey, so I got a question. We
Okay.
go back to what you guys were talking about before the break. And you guys, Tiger Woods,
Yeah.
dude. Did you know somebody put $85,000
I heard about that.
on
He went
Tiger Woods? 1.1 mil.
Hell yeah.
How do you drop 85 grand?
That's a lot.
This-
And to bet on Tiger.
Right.
Woo.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Just like
you
that.
can't win the lotto if you don't buy a ticket.
You know what that guy can afford a lot of now? Our shirts.
Yeah, that guy. LFT
Hope he's
underscore
listening.
broken
Hope he's
underscore
listening.
hammer.
Yeah.
Go to LFT underscore broken.
And then I got to hit on one more.
LFT underscore broken underscore hammer on Instagram. There is a link to our merch store. It's also on the Facebook page. Go check it out. Dude that just won $1 million.
Tiger can buy some shirts.
Yeah, Tiger can buy a shirt. A red one. A red turtleneck.
Okay.
Oh.
Do we make turtlenecks?
We are now.
Can
Red
we
one.
just send him one?
Can we just send Tiger?
Absolutely. You can send him anything. I don't know if he
Anything?
can wear it.
I hope he wears it in his next mugshot.
Yeah, that would be good. No such thing as bad publicity, man.
Nope.
That's right.
I hope he was listening to us as it happens.
You got to follow Tiger Woods now.
But y'all listening earlier, I didn't know about the Gronk story. That was the first time I had even heard about it. I was so hoping that when you were telling that story, when you said that he had the trophy and he was standing in the middle of the room, I swear to God, I thought you were going to say he gronked it right in the middle, just spiked it on the ground, just as hard as he could.
Just a Gronk smash.
I was hoping that's where the story was going, and then you said like he bunted the baseball and dented it. I'm like, oh,
He probably could have smashed that thing.
Oh.
If he threw that thing as hard as he could down on the ground,
I
he'd
thought
probably break it.
I was expecting you to say that he swung it like it was a baseball bat and the fucking football flew off or something. That's what I thought you were going to say.
No, he did that with their second one.
We do have a question for you there, Jeremiah. Since it is 420,
what's that?
we wanted to ask you a little trivia, little 420
Little
trivia.
420 trivia. All right.
What you got?
We want to know,
Those little cocksuckers.
yeah, how many games in a row have the Mariners lost? Those little cocksuckers.
Including tonight.
What does
Yeah.
that have to do with 420 trivia?
It doesn't. I
Yeah,
was just
that-
kidding because he played the cocksuckers sound effect.
Oh, that's not.
Well, I want to say
that's
this
not
is
the actual
what?
question.
No, it's not. The actual question
Is
is
this number 7 tonight or number 8? 7.
7. Yeah.
Fact checker, is that correct, or is he just agreeing? Is this the 7th or 8th?
What was the question?
The question was, how many states have
Okay,
legal
thing.
weed? How many states?
I want to say 17.
17 states.
Wow.
We're going to wait for our celebrity.
I'm gonna say-
Not celebrity, but
You already know the answer?
I know I don't. This
You
is all
don't know
news
the
to us.
answer?
So let's all guess. Price is Right rules?
Yeah.
We're all going to guess? Everyone in the audience want to guess too?
Matt, what you got?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I was going off of.
Let's go recreational.
Okay, that's what
Okay.
Let's go recreational.
I'm gonna stay with 17 if we're playing Price is Right rules, but I think I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper.
Matt?
I'm gonna say 7.
7?
7. I think 7 states.
I'm going to do Price is Right rules. 1 state.
Ooh, here we go.
One state.
Ryan lost. You ain't going to the
All right,
game.
I
I
just
hope
wrote-
it's Plinko too.
I just wrote down my second guess, but if we're playing prices right, I'm gonna stick with my first guess.
Andrew, you know how many it is?
17. How
No,
many
for
states?
some reason
17.
it's really
Recreational?
fucking hard to look up.
How many states have recreational?
How many states have legal
Recreational.
recreational weed? 2017.
Price is Right,
It was an autofill.
Is it 5? I'm gonna one state it. I'm gonna say it's
We're
only
gonna
gonna be
one
like
state.
4.
But how many do you think really there are? I mean, we'll give you the one state since you already said it. But
All
right.
I would
All
say
right, all right, all right. I have the answer.
maybe I would say 4 to 6.
Yep.
What do you mean? Yep.
The answer
Here we
to
go.
your question about how many states have legalized weed is 10.
Oh, that's ya boy.
I said one state.
10.
no,
I said
Well,
7.
that's pretty cool.
I didn't go over.
I don't know.
I don't know what I win, but I win. So fuck you guys.
Looks like you win the sticker today.
you didn't know the answer either.
But that's our weed trivia for you, sir.
Thank you.
That was a fun one. That's a good one.
That's according
You mean
to
there's
Google.
more?
That's according to Google.
Should we see how many states have it legalized medicinally? Because I think at that point, then like 17 is a safe bet. At that point, I think we're probably like 20, 22 states.
I was gonna say I wrote down my second answer was 21, and I guess I'm just thinking of marijuana states. The legalized recreational. I'm not sure.
One state.
One state.
One state.
Well, you know it's at least 2. So you should have said 2 because you know 2 for sure.
I know
It's at
3.
least, what was it? 10?
Co-
It's at least 10.
Yeah, it's at least
now
10.
you know it's
10.
I've smoked it in the 3 states that it's legal in.
But
Well, there's more than that. Fuck. I'm high. Sorry.
I don't know. It's just giving me a bunch of articles, and I'm super baked. Too,
Oregon, Washington, California,
so I think we
Nevada.
got
That's where
10.
I've smoked weed in those states.
Colorado.
I've never
If
been to
anyone's
Colorado.
listening out there, go ahead and.
I've been to Colorado, but I've never smoked in Colorado.
Let's go to Colorado.
When I first moved to Vegas, a
I'll take your
seed
word for
was
that.
a felony.
That's
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, a seed.
And now they have like
a seed.
now they have the largest weed store like in the world.
It makes sense, though.
Just you know what? This weed thing, pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. Let's do
They
it.
probably got so tired of just
Tourists.
like arresting every tourist that comes to Las Vegas.
I can honestly say, as a grown adult, I have been ripped off for buying weed on the strip.
Really? They were
It was phone book or like pages of the phone book that were wet and like crumpled up. Like, yeah, they look like it looked like. But I mean, on a download deal on the side, you're just, hey man,
Nice.
It looks, and we go to open the bag and we're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because what are you gonna do about it? That guy's probably long gone.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the
Way
strip.
gone, dude.
you know.
Totally gone. Well, we're way gone. We're all the way back at the hotel. like, you know
Oh
what I mean?
no.
So
It's not like you can be like, "Hey, officer."
So that's kind of cool though, like, because I didn't live there while it was legal. Like they had medical, but I still don't understand the whole medical thing, like the legalities. Oh no, you're only medical, not recreational. Before the whole legalization
Right.
of it.
And then there's somewhere it's like decriminalized and not decriminalized.
Yeah, well,
it's like
governor, the only good thing he's ever fucking done for our state, decriminalized all marijuana charges and let them, took them all out.
that's only the right thing to do.
That was my advice.
Oh, yeah.
I called him up. Yeah,
I'm glad he
it's like,
listened.
dude, come on.
Yeah.
All right, we have a little breaking news here.
Uh-oh.
Coming in hot.
What is it?
This just in.
Medical marijuana is legal in 33 states.
Wow.
Ooh, 33.
33.
33.
Dude, it's gonna be legal in a matter of
A month or two. A couple
Days.
hours from now.
I don't know why I don't know what the federal government just make it legal and then collect the money off it like they do with fucking cigarettes.
right.
Come on. I mean,
Hmm.
they can't advertise. I mean, except for billboards, and that's the only way that fucking cigarettes can. I don't even think cigarettes can advertise on billboards anymore. I think
don't
they
even
only
think
get magazines.
I don't think they can. Yeah, that's it. Just magazines.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's all they get.
I'd say ever since they opened those stores, I mean,
Do you see they
I
want to
only
raise?
go to those stores.
They want to raise the age to buy in Washington to 21.
For cigarettes,
Yeah,
I'm
I think they
I'm
did.
okay
I
with
think
that.
It passed.
I think it's a good idea.
I'm
I
okay
think it
with that.
passed.
You know what though? I have one question.
Hmm.
What took you so fucking long to realize that shit? Like how?
Yeah,
They had to be like, wait, Hawaii's doing it?
Yeah,
Hawaii's like 100 years old, isn't it? Isn't it something stupid?
Well, I never understood that from the get go when this whole keep kids from smoking. You want to keep kids from smoking, keep them out of the fucking hands of kids.
Yeah.
18-year-olds are still fucking kids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no matter how you look at it, you're a kid.
I think if the age was
So-
21 when I turned 18, I probably wouldn't be smoking today. I probably wouldn't.
If it would, no, hands, I agree. I agree. If it would have been 21 when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't be smoking cigarettes either.
Yeah.
I agree with you that. Because I actually hated it when I was a kid because my mom smoked in the house and in the car. Dude, it was,
That's the worst.
yeah, and I always said, I'll never smoke when I get older. And I fucking smoked when I got older. And I was like, nah.
Well, because as soon as you turn 18, you're like, oh, I'm going to go buy a pack of
No, dude, I have a funny story about
you've
that.
Never heard of it.
So I graduated high school 17 years old. Okay, my birthday wasn't till November.
Oh, yep. Oh,
Okay?
damn, they let you.
So
Damn.
I started school in California. I was one of the last groups
They were like,
to
all right,
start
all right,
when
you,
you're
you can go in.
and then they raised the age limit right after.
Yeah.
So I graduated. It kind of sucked though, man. I graduated 17 years old. I didn't start driving till I started my junior year. Like I started for a couple months and then I turned 16. How crazy is that?
I'm in the same boat as you because my birthday's in July. So, like, I was always the youngest out of all the people because everybody born after July had to start. Well, not necessarily after July. I think you had, like, till September. Like, everybody born after September had to start the next year. So, people that were born from, like, July to September, which is right after school ends. So, school here in Washington ends in June. So, from July to, like, September, you could still go with that class. But I was always the youngest. So, yeah, like, junior year, like, I didn't get to start driving right away.
Yeah, so I graduated high school at 17, right? Start college at the community college and culinary school. 17 years old.
Dang.
Dude, I have to ask somebody in my class to buy me a pack of cigarettes across the street. How fucking embarrassing is that?
That's, yeah.
You know, like, hey man, can you buy me a pack of smokes on lunch?
I don't think I ever did that. I never asked somebody to buy. Have you ever asked anybody to buy you booze?
Oh yeah. Who the fuck has
It
it?
was always like somebody's cousin. Like that's how I.
Oh,
would
you
get it.
never went to like a gas station at like
I don't know. I'm too
10:30
fucking-
at night and pulled up and see like, you know, somebody coming out of the store and be like, "Hey man,
That guy looks like he'll do.
I need a rack of beer, whatever the cheapest is. You know, give me some Natty Ice or some Bush Light, whatever. You know, sorry, no free ads, but you can't just not name drop.
You got to
those.
paint a picture.
Simple, man.
Yeah.
You're in, you know, I mean, it's simple. You need some beer, and you just
Excuse me, sir.
pay a
Can you
dude.
go and buy
You give
me
him an
a-
extra 10.
Can you go buy me a New England style hazy IPA?
I wouldn't do that now.
You're 18.
Like, there's no way you like now. Like they like are, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, I worked at a grocery store. People used to grab and go all the time. It's their
I bet.
dumbass fault for moving the beer cooler right next to the emergency exit.
Dumb.
They would just bolt right out the back,
Yep.
cases in hand, hit the car,
See ya.
gone.
Incredible. I'm not ballsy enough to do
I've
that.
never done a grab and go though. Ever?
I don't think I ever could.
No.
You guys wanna? We'll be right back. No.
No. Yeah, that. But the whole smoking thing to 21, I come back on that. Yeah, I agree.
For real.
Yeah, should be that. I wouldn't be smoking today. Fucking
Mhm.
cigarettes. It's terrible.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I don't think I
terrible.
would either.
I do like smoking weed though.
Of course. What do you have like
We're
a
all so soft spoken.
do you have a memory that's like most memorable for you like when it comes to weed? Like do you have something that was like do you have a favorite or a least favorite or
Like a time when I was just like,
just ripped out of your mind,
oh yeah. I mean,
and you just
I think everyone's had.
what's your favorite thing to do after you smoke?
I don't have time. I mean, I don't think we have time to tell a story, but I mean, I think I can summarize the story to a fairly short one. Like, all right, so I had been up till, I don't know, 3, 4 in the morning because I worked restaurant. I get off at 11.
Oh yeah.
Seeing the sun come up is not an abnormal thing,
Dude,
you know.
different industry, but movie theater was the same because we would get off.
Right,
at,
you
like,
get off so late. Yeah.
midnight, 1 o'clock.
It's
if,
the swing shift people.
if
like,
there's
it's
a
swing
midnight
shift
shift.
life.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a life, man.
Been there.
And
When my daughter was born, it was hard for us to stop hanging out because we both had. I mean, he would get off late, and it'd be like, "Well, Ryan doesn't get off till 11, and I want to hang out with Ryan." And she'd be like, "Yeah, but you have a daughter," and be like, "Well, I have a Ryan."
Yeah. All right,
Anyways.
so I'll summarize the story. I'll keep it short.
Yeah.
So we're pressed on time.
Yeah.
We got a lot of guests to get to.
Hmm.
But so I was up till like 5, 6 in the morning. By the time I actually got home, I fell asleep. Well, I woke up at 9 to a text message from this chick that I had been seeing for like a week.
Oh yeah.
And it says, "Hey, what's your last name?"
Whoa.
And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, that's random. Like to just wake up to."
This is a pregnancy scare.
Okay. So
how's that your first go-to?
right. And so I'm just like,
I'm off. I'm wrong.
well, she's like, what's my last name? And I'm like, what the fuck? All right, so
Facebook.
we'll do a little rewind here. So I was sleeping, right?
Mhm.
Well, my dream that I had,
Mhm.
I was being chased by the cops. I was wanted by the cops. I don't know why, but I was wanted by the cops. So I woke up to this text message. What's your last name? And I'm like,
Someone's looking for you.
and I told him. And I said, why? Crickets. Straight crickets.
Oh no.
And I'm like, this is weird. And I'm just sitting there and I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, any second, this nothing, man. And I started to like freak out. I'm like, why do you want to know my last name? So I started, texting. I'm not getting anything back, So I'm freaking out, thinking that the cops are after me because I just woke up from an intense dream because I only went to bed like 4 hours ago. I literally went outside. I was paranoid, dude. I was like, I put a battle plan together, like how I was gonna get out of the house. Like, okay, I took the screen off the bed because I live downstairs.
You're home aloneing it.
Oh, dude, no. How I was gonna get out because I thought for sure that the cops were gonna be at my door at any minute.
Yeah.
Right. So
back.
I'm like, if I hear a bang, this is what I'm gonna do, man. Because like I needed to go take a shower. So I took the screen off the bathroom window. Like I had the window open. I was ready to go, man.
Yeah.
And
Are you just gonna jump out naked?
well, no.
If you
So
had to. If
so
you had to.
so I went to take a shower, dude. I showered with the door open. That was like the fastest shower I think I've ever taken in my entire life. Got out, dude. I was still paranoid. I'm like looking out the windows, like peeking. I go downstairs. I get dressed, dude, and I'm sitting down there, and I'm like, dude, if I hear, and I sat on my bed legitimately for a good probably 20 to 30 minutes. I mean, could have been more.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and I said, dude, if I hear a bang, if I hear a knock at my door, I'm gone. And I already had the screen off the window. Like I was dressed because I wasn't going to jail dirty, dude.
Showered?
I was
I was
not
gonna
going to jail
Oh,
dirty.
dude, they shower you when you get
I was
there.
gonna
You
say
get-
I like that you were so paranoid, but not paranoid enough where you're like, I can probably hop in the shower real quick.
No, dude, it was like I'm telling you, it was the fastest shower I've ever taken. Like, and the door was open, and I was listening. Like, it was quick brush on the hair,
Oh, that's funny.
soap up real fast, rinse off, get out, dry off, put clothes on,
So what happened?
Jerk
and I just said so finally, after sitting there for I don't know 45 minutes to an hour, the phone she times back. Oh, just wondering because she's a bill collector and she mailed someone in Spokane, Jeremiah something, and she wanted to know if that was
Oh.
me. So I didn't even know she was a bill collector. I've been seeing her for a week. I had no idea that's where she worked, you know.
Yeah.
And we hang up the phone. About a minute after I hung up the phone, I come walking out of my bedroom.
Police.
Nope. Fucking knock at the door. I swear to God, there was a knock at the door.
Yeah.
It was my neighbor.
Oh.
But had that knock had come a minute sooner, I was gone out the window. See you later down the street, bro. Like gone. See you later. Like I already had my buddy. Like where I said, meet me at such and such school.
Oh, that's
Dude.
good.
Like I had it on speed dial. Like I was legit. And after I talked to her, I was like, oh, that's crazy. And I go to walk out of my room and dude, there's a knock at the door. That's probably I should have probably took that as a cue to quit smoking weed at that
That's a
point.
good
but-
story, though.
That's a great story, dude.
I'm glad
What
you
a
shared
wi-
that with
yeah.
us.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jeremiah. Thank
Oh,
you,
you did
man.
that.
Here, I'll
It's
drink
empty.
some of
Yeah,
this.
there we go. To 420
Well, thanks for coming
episode. Thanks for coming
Thanks for
on, my
having
man.
me. I appreciate
Oh
it.
man, too good, too fucking
on. That
good.
was good. How you gonna top that?
I don't know. The challenge is on.
Well, who do we got next?
The next contender on the Broken Hammer. Just kidding. It's not a competition.
It's a
4
competition.
It's 420 episode. We're gonna indulge.
Whoever tells the worst story is not allowed back over here.
Oh shit!
Not
I'm-
even just for the show, just in general.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for the rest of the night.
I got a good one.
I call bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be off the show. I got some really bad stories.
Well,
We'll
I hope it's
ya-
not as bad as your work story.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We'll catch you after the break. We're gonna have some fun. You have some fun. Go to the merch store. Hit it. He's not gonna hit it. Well, hello, everybody. We are back from our break. We indulged a little bit, and now we're gonna do what we do at this show normally, and that's cheers, boys. Johnny is our next guest. Hey.
hey,
Who? Ohio.
Hey.
that worked.
On the 420 special. And
420.
what I'm most excited about is like the people that we have on the show have been on the show, but they're also like some of my favorite people to indulge with. It's always fun getting.
I like that you keep using that word.
Because I'm trying not to make it obvious for you, because you're like, I can't be on the internet because my boss, my work, and then me.
Spot on. This is exactly what he sounds like off camera. That is exactly it. You guys hear Ryan Honey's, he can hear his radio voice when you hear him right now.
Yeah.
Johnny, I want to ask you.
All right. What's up?
How, and this is in honor of your new gig and what's going down this Saturday.
Oh, shit.
How many movies did Cheech and Chong make?
Ooh.
Okay.
This goes to everybody because I don't know the answer. Do you know the answer?
Question
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Are you including films that Cheech Marin made on the side where he still had the character name? Or does it have to have both Cheech and Chong?
Both Cheech and Chong. Because,
Three.
like, Cheech and Chong's Nice Dreams. Cheech and Chong, like.
Yeah.
Nice dream.
I'm gonna say 3.
Fact checker. I don't know. I'm gonna say.
Hey.
I'm gonna say 4.
I was gonna say 4.
We got 5 for mustard.
You know what might not be the worst idea?
What?
Maybe ask a question you have the answer to.
I wanted to make it a thing. This
Oh,
does
okay.
kill up a lot of time. It's like, ooh, and that's it for Johnny. Let's hear it. Oh, we don't even know the answer.
Who was the 32nd president? It's like I don't know, like Jefferson. Sure. Sounds about right. Let's do it.
Good. 420 special.
What was the question?
Andrew.
Are you being serious? Yes. Oh no! I was just saying.
How many Cheech and Chong?
How many
movies
Cheech and
are there?
Chong movies? So, I mean, I kind of wanted to ask you that one because, like, I feel like it's personal for you because they're coming to your place. They're coming to your spot.
I am so excited. I'm gonna be like a fly on the wall when Cheech and Chong are at the same place.
I can be starstruck.
I'm gonna be so starstruck, and it's so crazy to think about because, like, I don't know, like when you know it's happening, it kind of seems like it's a big deal, but it's whatever. But when you really think about it, like, holy shit, the odds of the work that must go into having both Cheech and Chong at your place on 420, like, fuck business. Imagine how many just friends and family, like, and cool shit like that, just want Cheech and Chong at their event or at their party, like smoking weed with them. That's some cool shit.
That's super cool.
But
I want to hang out.
Do you have any? So, are you doing 3?
I said 4.
I said
I
3.
agreed with you. I
I
said
said
4.
4.
There's honestly a shit ton because there's all these fucking spin-offs and.
So
like,
we're
all
doing.
kinds of shit they've
We're
been
just if we're just doing primary
3?
films.
films.
Primary films is
I have
9.
the answer.
9.
I have the answer.
What is it?
The answer is. All right, here we
I mean, I'm on Wikipedia right now looking at the answer.
All right, so 4.
9.
The answer is 9.
Wow.
Oh fuck, I was way off.
Up in Smoke. Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Yeah.
Nice Dreams. Things Are Tough All Over. Still Smoking. Cheech and Chong's The Corsican Brothers. The Corsican Brothers. Sorry. Get Out of My Room. Cheech and Chong Roasted. Cheech and Chong's animated movie. It's those last 2
That's
that get you.
right. They got an animated
It's
movie
those
too.
last 2 that get you. Cheech and Chong Roasted is
Bullshit.
2008, and Cheech and Chong's animated movie is 2013.
I can't believe Still Smoking was that far away from the first one though.
Dude, right?
I really thought that was the third one.
I don't know.
Up in Smoke is the one with Ralph, right? Or is that Nice Dreams? Where they
What the fuck? It's been a minute since I drank a beer, but this is crazy.
Yeah, that's an
That's a rough
11%. That's a rough beer. to
Okay,
drink.
we're on those Still Reserve numbers, huh?
We-
Yeah. I thought they banned 40s. What the fuck's going on here?
we were talking about Steel Reserve earlier today.
Oh shit, y'all got Blitz the League?
We do.
I'm trying to butt slam someone after I take him to the ground. Is that the one where you can inject steroids, or was that later?
What?
Yeah, that's why they stopped making them shits, because you started injecting yourself with steroids, and parents got pissed. I'm like, come on. I mean,
I
everyone's
usually
doing
put it in tournament mode, so we don't ever get any of those cheats.
I don't think the one we have has a steroid cheat.
There's no steroid cheat? Then we got the wrong one then.
I know. So
But-
Johnny,
So what's up?
you got a good weed story for us? You think you could top that last one?
Do I got good weed stories? This motherfucker. All right. You want a good weed story? All right. I'll tell a good weed story that I've been dying to actually tell, because I've been informed that I'm past the legal limit of being able to get in trouble for this, even though I didn't do it.
Wasn't him.
It wasn't me. It was this other giant Hagrid-looking ginger motherfucker. It was not me.
Yeah.
So
It's circumstantial.
all right. So I'm living in Florida, and the police assumed incorrectly that a package with about 1.5 pounds of weed and maybe some hash oil was sent to my address for me. I don't know how they got my address. I think that is irresponsible of the USPS.
Yeah.
And irresponsible of the police to assume I would behave in such behavior or commit such whatever. I'm high as shit. So this is the thing, though. This is crazy. I'm not like trying to claim to be psychic, but for some fucking reason, dude, I woke up stupid early. I had this horrible feeling in my stomach, and for no fucking reason, I just deleted all the fucking texts on my phone. I was like, I don't know, something doesn't feel right. And then I'm downstairs, and I fucking hear a knock at the door, and I look through the peephole, and it's just like a whole fucking like Captain Planet style group of cops, like not in the uniform. Like they got their jeans on, just with a vest and a badge.
They got the chain, the little like a ball chain with their badge.
Just enough to let you know they're a real motherfucking person, or not a real fucking person. They can shoot you, you know. And he goes, "Open the door," and I'm like, "Oh fuck." So I tell because I have 2 roommates, and I tell one of them, I tell him go upstairs because it was I'll leave names out. It was we'll call one the Puerto Rican and one the Italian.
Yeah, I know.
So I tell the Puerto Rican to go upstairs because the Italian, he's a soft guy. He can't handle this shit. I love him to death, but he's a softie. He knows it. And I pray to God his mom never hears this story because I love her to death. She would kill me. But sorry, let's keep the story rolling. So I tell him go upstairs. I'm like, take care of the Italian. This is gonna be bad. And he goes, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't fucking know, but it's gonna be bad. Just go." So I open the door, and of course they give their little spiel, like, "Do you recognize what's in this package?" And of course I'm just like, "Oh, I have no idea what is in this package. Did you send this to your house?" "No way." He goes, "Well, you know what's gonna happen next. We're coming in." I was like, "Yes, sir." He goes, "Who else lives here?" And I'm like, the Puerto Rican and the Italian.
Yeah.
And of course they heard Puerto Rican, got real excited. They're like, "Oh, we're about to fuck someone up." But racism. But dude, so they come downstairs, and before they come upstairs, they're like, "We come downstairs right now. We have dogs that will kill you." And I remember just being like, "Holy shit, I'm fucked." And I'm just imagining my life as a prison bitch at this point, just thinking about what I can stuff up my butt real quick to try and get some money in the inside.
Diamonds.
No. Fuck that. We're in Florida on the street, bro. I'm looking for a cigarette butts that got a little bit of tobacco in them. All right. So, they come downstairs. Of course, they're terrified. And we're all sitting outside, and they're running through the house. And you just hear them just like being real jackasses about looking through.
Yeah.
And so I remember this guy, one of the cops, he was looking around. He was talking to the female cop, and then he sees these bamboo sticks because there's like bamboo everywhere in Florida, or at least Central Florida. And he goes, "Yeah, man, I really wish we could just fuck these guys up." And I remember thinking, Johnny, you can get in trouble for bribery, but what if you were just like, "Hey, man, take that bamboo stick to me as long as you want. Just leave, please." Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I remember thinking, like, just do it. And I didn't. And this is where it gets crazy. So the lead cop comes out, and he goes, "We know you have shit here." But what they didn't know is I didn't have shit here. Because I'm a good little boy. And it wasn't even my package. And I go, "Look, sir," I was like, "Sir, actually, I can help you with this. I can show you where everything is in my room." He doesn't believe me. And then I looked at him and I was like, "Sir, like, what do I have? Why would I lie about showing you? Either I'm going to show you something or I'm not." You know what I mean? And he was like, "All right." So this is what blew my fucking mind. On my bathroom counter, they had opened up a box that I had kept money in for other reasons.
You don't need to know about that.
And there's but the thing is, there's this open paper, and in that open paper is about 11 grams of hash oil. No. Now, whether you know what hash oil is or not, that shit looks like drugs. Like, it looks like some heroin shooting.
You got some black
shit.
tar up in this bitch. Exactly.
So I'm in full panic mode. I'm like, "Oh, they got my ass up here to just fuck me up." And he's just like, "No, I know there's more stuff." I show him everything. I realize that there's about $200-$300 missing from what was there. and I asked looking at him, I was like, sir, like there's nothing in my room. And like I'm literally I'm like sleeping on a mattress on the floor and living out of boxes because I'm a fucking crazy hobo like that. But like, and so we go back downstairs and he looks at me, he goes, you'll be fucking hearing from us.
Ooh.
And I was like, yes, sir. He doesn't give me a badge number. He doesn't give me nothing.
He just
My poor homeboys, they go to class. They like 20 minutes into class. Italian's shaking because he's so soft. He can't handle this shit.
Yeah.
And they come back out because they left class early, and they come over, and I went and I fucking found a lawyer. And a couple months go by, and eventually he goes, look, those were for sure cops that came to your house. There's nothing of you in the system. You don't have a speeding ticket. You don't got nothing. No one knows about you. And they can't even prosecute you after X amount of time. And when it was like December 4th, 2017 was December 5th, 2017, I got fucked up.
Oh.
Because I didn't even do anything in the first place.
Yeah. Nothing wrong.
That's funny.
Assholes. He's free.
that's still-
Free Johnny. Free him.
Still pretty freaky though.
That is. That's a horrible thing that passes statute of limitations, bitches. Even if I did do something, fuck you.
And I'm really sorry for any people of color listening to this and had to hear the most white privilege story of all time. I always feel really bad about that one. I'm like, damn.
I feel like if anything, you help the Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I put a Puerto Rican's life in danger.
You shielded it.
They would have probably been like, "Sir, just let us know. Is he making you do this?"
Blink twice.
Okay.
Where's his drugs? We know he's in charge.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah,
Crazy.
dude, crazy. You want all right. I don't mean to like steal spotlight right
You're
now.
not stealing any spots.
So I had to break up with my first girl recently.
Uh-oh.
I've been ghosted. I've been dumped. And the reason I bring this up is I hate when motherfuckers call bitches crazy. I'm like, dude, you put your dick there. You know what you were doing. Like, you don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
But this bitch was crazy, dude. Like, all my friends are like, dude, this bitch was crazy. And you got to hear this story of what happened, man.
Oh, God.
So, whatever, judge me. I got a real job now. Currently, I living in my parents' place. And so my folks are leaving for the weekend. And I'm like, fuck yeah. They're gone from Thursday to Monday.
Yeah.
And so I hit her up, and I'm like, hey, I got the place to myself Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
So I can get my own time.
Yep.
And so we're hanging out, and she ends up overhearing, like, that it was fucking Thursday to Monday. She goes, you said it was Friday to Sunday. I was like, oh, I guess I fucking forgot, huh? God damn it. This is where the trouble starts.
Uh-oh.
So she stays the weekend. We're done with the weekend. I go to work. I go back to my house. I got my own bed. It's so comfy. I'm like, ooh, this is the best. Because, someone being single, you forget how much it fucking sucks to share a bed with somebody. I'm sorry if you're in a relationship or anybody, but, like, dude, sharing a bed fucking sucks.
Yeah.
No, Matt and I do it all the time.
Well, I mean, when you got chemistry like that, it's different.
That's true.
But, dog, so I get a call Tuesday morning, her crying.
Oh,
And
no.
she's like, I might go to jail. My baby daddy put his hands on me. Can you please come get me?
Oh.
And I'm a fucking dumbass and a gentleman at the same time, so I fucking go.
Oh.
All right. So I got white trash DNA in me.
Oh,
I
no.
should have known this was a huge red flag because my aunt got her kids taken away from her. And if you're a woman in the state of Washington, you get your kids taken away,
Yeah.
you done fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
So he got majority custody, and she rents from him. And he figures out about me. He puts hands on her. She fucks him up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Reverse, you know? So she fucks him up.
Evelyn's face for this. She's like shocked and so intrigued. She's like,
We should get some BTS footage going. Yo, sorry, this fucking match is pissing me the fuck off. I'm
Reverse.
trying
Too
to be
good.
classy.
It's all good.
Can I get a lighter?
yeah. Can
Fuck it. And anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. So I go there and I get her and I pick her up and she's like, my friend said I can go stay at his place on Friday. Can I stay with you till Friday? And I'm like, yes, you can stay with me till fucking Friday. Of course, fucking Thursday comes along and guess who calls?
Who calls?
Her friend.
Ooh.
Guess why she can't stay the night with him or stay with him?
Why?
His roommate fucking hates her.
Oh.
Red flag number 2. All right.
Yeah.
He fucking hates her. He's like, nope, you cannot let this bitch over. And she's like, I'm sorry, I can't do it. So now she's like, I need to stay with you a little bit longer. And I'm like, you need to figure something out. I was like, you need to find someone who you can hang out with or something. And she goes, well, I haven't talked to my dad in like 3 years. And that's when like
Another one.
you know when you're seeing someone and you get like the devil on your shoulder, you take his advice instead. I was like, think about how good it would be to reconnect with your father right now. Think about how he hasn't seen his grandchildren in 3 years, you said? That's too long. You gotta let him see his grandkids, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm fucking working this shit as hard as I can. Her dad, I'm like totally eavesdropping. And I hear him go, and by the way, that should have been red flag number 3. That's your fucking daughter, and you got a gasp, bro. You should be like, bitch, come over. I love you.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm home on Monday. She looks at me, and I go, yes. And she goes, okay, I'll be there Monday.
Yeah.
This bitch stays till Monday. Monday comes. The most fucking annoying thing she could have ever done.
Oh.
So when do you think you're going to be, like, when are you leaving? Whenever you want to get rid of me. Like, bitch. This was
Friday, but
this is the part that really killed
Monday.
me.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be mean, but the bitch wouldn't stop. The bitch just wouldn't stop talking. And I had to do something. I pulled up my phone, and I was watching the Chappelle Show clips, and it showed some of his stand-up. So I put a stand-up on TV, which is in my room.
Yeah.
And he starts telling some jokes, and she's laughing, and I'm laughing. And so finally, there's like this good moment with us. And she looks at me, and she goes, you know, I hate Dave Chappelle's skits. And I looked at her, I was like, what? And she goes, I like his stand-up. I hate no, exactly. Yeah. She's like, I hate his skits. And I'm like, that's worse than not liking either. Liking one and not the other is somehow worse than liking neither. I just stood up, I walked out the room, and as I'm closing the door to the bathroom, I hear her go, are you mad? And I'm just on my phone texting my friends like, you will not believe what this bitch just said to me. I'm like not even taking a shit. Like I got my pants on, sitting on the toilet, just like, I can't be around her. I can't do this.
I am so happy that that's the straw.
Dude, it was such a fucking straw, bro. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna wrap this up. So basically, it's fucking Monday. I go to work. I think she goes to her dad's house. I'm getting off work. She texts me. She goes, hey, what are you doing? And I'm thinking, okay, dope. She knows that I got off work. She just got to her dad's house. She wants to text me. I can play this game. This game's easy.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing. Just got off work. She goes, oh, well, I'm at my friend's place. You should come over before I actually do leave. And I'm a fucking idiot. I shouldn't have done it, but I went over to her friend's house.
Oh, yeah.
I get to her friend's house.
Yeah.
Her friend's boyfriend sees me as I walk in. He goes, are you Johnny? And I go, yeah. He goes, you got to get this bitch home. And I'm like, why? He goes, I hate her. And I'm just like, damn it. Everyone hates this bitch.
Damn.
Everyone hates this bitch. I go in the kitchen. It's her and her friend fucking hammered.
Oh, no.
And she's like, I can't drive and I can't stay here. Bitch stays the night again.
Oh.
And then I broke up with her.
Nice.
And I never had to do that shit before. And it was weird. And I kind of felt like a dick, but then I thought about how crazy this shit was. Dog, she told me that I should have dumped her earlier. She was like, you shouldn't have let me fall in love because, and I was like, bitch, it was a month. That's enough time to meet somebody and fucking cut it. I don't know. That's just crazy.
Well, Johnny, it was good having you on.
Did I go too long? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
They're good stories. It's going to be hard to top that. You're going to top that one? All right. Well, thanks again for coming on.
Yep.
Well,
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
420.
Anytime. We'll take another quick break, and
I'm all out. Cheers.
we'll be back.
Okay, bye. Live from the Broken Hammer, featuring Matt and Ryan. Is that how Jeremiah sounded?
No,
he
he
was
was
loud.
better.
He sounded angry though. He
Yeah.
sounded real mad
He's
about
aggressive.
it. Real aggressive.
You got to hype up the show.
You gotta hype it up. We're back. We got our boy once again, back to back, week to week. None other than Mustard, aka Dub, aka Dub 206.
206.
Dub 206. There it is.
26. Dub 6.
There it is. Dub 6.
Back to fucking back. What's
Back
up,
to back
guys?
weeks. Cheers to all of you.
I'll drink to that.
You got a shot. What are you doing with that? What are you doing with that beer?
Okay, well, I did
drink it in
with the
any
chaser,
order.
Yeah, yeah. No, don't judge me.
It is the 420 episode. Yes, we have been indulging. Oh my goodness, I don't know how. I don't know how we are doing it, but we're still doing it.
And doing it well.
Doing it and doing
guess.
it and doing it well.
We'll see.
Ow.
I love it. Good fucking callback. Nice. I love it.
What
We have a
was
question for you,
callback?
sir. We're going to continue on with
Yeah.
the 420 trivia because it is the 420 episode.
got
Let's
little
get
buck.
jiggy with it.
I got to hide it because I got the answers for this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the question is,
So I could be wrong.
you could be wrong, and
But even if
I will
I'm wrong,
know.
I could be right.
Yeah,
So even if I'm wrong, it's
You
like
never
I'm still
know.
right.
you never know unless you try.
Ow.
The top. What are the top 2 countries that grow weed?
Oh, that grow weed.
Yeah, top 2 countries.
One of the ones that I always mix up, either Netherlands or Norway. I don't know.
Damn.
I'm gonna say Netherlands and Norway. Those are the
Netherlands
top
and
two.
Norway.
Honestly,
You are fake news.
Pay that man.
That's funny.
fuck,
Yeah,
fuck a
I-
Russell Wilson contract.
I
Andrew
honestly
just
don't know that.
top 2 countries.
And as much weed as I smoke, I feel like I should know this answer. I really feel like I don't know. You got
This
you
was
have me
grown.
stomped here.
What do we got, Matt?
In the hills
What do we got?
of a small village, deep in the heartland
What are you doing?
of Paraguay.
For real?
That's number 2.
Paraguay?
Top
I would have never
Country.
guessed that.
Me neither.
Never
top
guessed
country. Can you guess the top country?
No, Norway. Netherlands. Sweden.
None other than Evelyn's homeland,
Oh, Mexico?
Mexico.
that. Ooh, Mexico. I need
Mexico.
20 pounds of mota.
Mexico.
I want to say I'm less
Me-
surprised than the Paraguay.
Yeah, Mexico. And
Yeah.
Paraguay.
Mexico, I'm like, okay.
It makes sense now. It
Wouldn't
makes
Wouldn't
sense
have
now.
thought of it,
That
but
surprised me
okay.
there.
Right.
Wow.
Mexico and Paraguay. So
I wonder
that's
how
our,
good their weed is.
I've had their dirt weed. That's for damn sure. And it is not good.
Well, thanks for inviting the cartel to the house. Good job, Andrew.
Good combination. Good combination. That's a good mix.
That's the closest I could, a cantina.
Dude, you see that Star Wars trailer?
It's a Mexican.
I did not yet.
We'll
I
show
know,
it to you.
I know.
You guys
I'm more still hyped up about the fucking Lion King. To
Hey,
be honest, yeah.
that's not
I meant this.
It's still Star Wars.
close. Close.
That's funny. So what about you, Mustard? You got any good weed stories? You got any crazy ones?
It's like
I do crazy
Yeah?
ones.
Oh.
I mean, what does weed smoking? I mean, I'm a pretty good.
so
seasoned
what's a
veteran.
what's a memorable story that involved weed for you?
Weed, okay. So, a memorable moment. So there was a time where me and one of my friends, I'm not gonna say no names.
You don't need to
but-
say names.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no names. He knows who he
Steven.
is. Yeah, here's the story. Yeah, we'll call him Steven. That'll work. Yeah.
Just to put a name out there.
Yeah, there we go, Steven. So
It's really Robert.
Steven. Steven he wasn't really a smoker like that. And I'm a pretty avid smoker myself. So I had rolled up a couple blunts.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I hope I see where you're going.
So we smoked these blunts and we smoked them back to back. So when we got done smoking, he was sitting on the little love seat and he starts going, "Oh my God," he goes, "it feels like needles are poking me." And it was pretty funny because all I did was get him high and I thought it was so hilarious because all it was weed. So like, I mean, I did help the kid a little bit. I did. Steven.
You didn't just sit and point and laugh. And
Nah,
just
I
like,
mean,
"You
okay.
bitch."
I'm lying. I did at first. I did do that at first. I did. But I mean, hell, we could have had a couple blunts, man. I mean,
I don't think I could now.
you know what I mean? Oh.
I wouldn't be like, it feels like needles. I would just be like on the couch, just like, no.
Oh no, he was going through it.
No. Like if I move, I'm gonna nope.
You wanted a chocolate pudding cup.
I don't even get like the munchies when I get stoned.
Don't.
Not really, because I always have the munchies.
That's my secret. I'm always
24/7.
hungry.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt you. This kid, Steven, He's got pins and needles here at this point.
Pins and needles poking him fucking everywhere.
And that's it?
That
What? Did you calm him down at all?
No, I let him fucking do his little spasm for a while.
How long did
It was excellent to me. I
How
mean,
long was he
still
freaking
love you,
out
Steven.
like that?
You gotta let him. You gotta let him chill out.
Yeah,
Right,
you
but
gotta let him.
Do you remember that time where I thought I was dying? Like
No.
we were like at your studio, and we were like in between. Like you know how there's that little gap between the studio and the house in Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
I was like going really lightheaded, and I kept just like sitting down on the ground and just like freaking out. Yeah,
Yeah, that's basically Steven.
that's what
Like
happened. to me.
Steven was going through it for like a while, and the funniest part is I started freaking out a little bit later because I was like, well, fuck, he's gonna have to go home.
we gotta get this guy. We gotta get this guy out of
I
here.
was like, he's gonna have
Hey.
to go home. How the fuck were we supposed to get him home? You know,
Steven,
and
you
he's-
chill out, or you go home. Steven. Figure it out.
You
Get your
get
shit
yourself
together.
together. Yeah, I mean, I have another story too, man.
Yeah.
Me and we'll call him Russell. So me and Russell, we get super baked. Thank you. You know, Russell's always a good name, but so Russell, we're getting baked. We're at the house. We leave, and then I mean, damn, this is kind of fucked up now that I'm getting now that I'm saying it out loud.
I'm listening.
Yeah. Matt and I both scooted up a little bit. We're like, all right, now that we know it's fucked up.
So me and Russell, we leave, and we have been having like a war,
Oh.
like before this, right? So we used to have like firecracker wars and Roman
Like a fun
candles.
little prank war.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know. So like,
Yeah.
It's not like you two were legitimately like.
yeah, no,
button
not
heads.
like that. No, we weren't like beefing. Nah, it was.
But the
Gucci and Gabbana.
story goes on.
It goes on.
Okay.
It might be.
So, what happens is, damn, what did he do? He did something to me early that day. It's the weed, man. He does something to me. I think he shot me with a Roman candle.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I think he hit me with a Roman candle.
What was
'cause,
the distance? How far away was he?
I'd say maybe 7 feet, maybe.
oh, he was there.
He wasn't too. He was right there,
like,
man.
he was like from me to
and
Evelyn. He was
popping-
ready to
yeah,
go.
he was popping on me.
Okay.
It was, yeah, man. It was.
It wasn't just like one of
intense.
those long across the yard kind of silly fights.
from
Nah.
downtown.
He was like, all right, let's hit
But
this.
see, what
I'm
he
gonna
for-
get him.
What he forgot was I was strapped, right?
Oh.
So I just got this new paintball gun, right?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. But here's the fucked up part. I was just meaning to, get him a friendly shot back. So when he came out, I was probably like 30 feet away from him. So I shot at him, and the wind catches the fucking paintball and
Face.
it goes up. Yeah, and it hits him directly in the eye.
Oh,
Right in the
nice.
damn eye, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pop blood vessel, just red eye. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh,
I felt bad, too. I felt bad.
Yeah, that
But-
sucks.
you were far away though, so that's unlucky.
Yeah.
That's a distance.
Yeah.
That's a distance to be shooting a paintball gun.
It's still, I mean, how lucky am I to get the win? I mean, how lucky is he to get the win and getting like that?
I've been
Hey,
shot.
but how good of a shot was that? So you got to feel good about it. If it was life or death, and that was the one shot you had,
oh man, it was
You
intense. It was intense, and I thought I fucking took his eye out for a second. So I was
Was it a red paintball?
no, it wasn't. It was blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there was red in it now. He was
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
pink mist.
Well played there.
Andrew. All over. Will shot me in the eye with a paintball,
Yeah.
Damn.
but it was much further away, where it was like at the point where it was pretty much slowed down.
Oh.
I shot.
So you didn't even you just got like scratched with the paintball. I didn't like bust.
Yeah,
Just kind of hit you and like fell down.
pretty
I-
much.
Do you remember when we went to the park and we were playing with airsoft guns?
Yeah, the dog park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was laying down and I was like hiding, and David comes running from across from like one bush.
Dude, we went on an
He's
airsoft
like-
kick for a while.
He's like running across the park, and I'm just like with a pistol, and I'm just like, pop.
Hey.
Oh, that was good.
And
Shout out to D-Bot.
I just see David just go, ow! Just hit the ground. I hit him right in the neck. I got him running. In front of me at a distance in the neck.
Did
and
you
he
guys
just
play with
dropped.
Mask?
No.
Oh, you guys were like barbaric then.
No, I mean they were like spring-loaded
Yeah.
airsoft guns, so it
Oh.
wasn't like cartridge or like.
I was the airsoft guy myself here.
It wasn't. It wasn't like it wasn't really heavy powered. It was just spring loaded. So like like ooh that stings, but it was like. It's a good shot.
We used to me and the neighborhood kids, we would do split up in teams because we lived on a dead end cul-de-sac street. We'd have one team start on one end and one end start on the other, and we'd do like a capture the flag but airsoft style, but through the whole block.
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. Do you remember that Bonnie Lake Street I lived on?
I remember the Bonnie Lake Street that you lived on for sure. I
We used to
remember
do that from there.
the Bonnie Lake house that you lived at. We used to smoke in your bug in the garage.
It
It wasn't a bug.
bus.
It was a bus. It was a Volkswagen bus.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
my favorite thing to do
We
because
used
I
to
had a
hotbox
garage
the
door
bus.
opener in there. So when I would bring people over for like this first time, they're like, "Oh, cool, we're smoking in this bus," and I would hit the garage door opener, like, "Oh shit, dude, my mom's here!" And everybody would panic. It was awesome. I loved it.
Like an asshole. But we used to hotbox that bus all the time.
Yeah, there's no like vents in it,
None.
so you smoke like 2 hits, and it's like, "Where are you?"
That's nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
We used to hotbox David's van too. We used to have this thing called Tuesday Night Bowling Box.
I'm all down for hotboxing.
Dude, oh man. So Bowling Box was the best. Tuesday Night Bowling Box.
Yeah,
We would hotbox and then we'd go bowling. And
every Tuesday.
It would used to be like at Puyallup at
We go to
the
Daffodil.
Daffodil Lanes.
Yeah,
We go bowl and then we go back to the parking lot of the theater.
and just stay the night there.
And we would we would put up like blankets and shit around the windows, and then we would just like hotbox.
So it was clear that somebody was sleeping in there and didn't want to be seen.
We'd hotbox the fuck out of the van, and then we would just chill out and listen to music and just fall asleep. And then we'd wake up, and then we would all go home.
Yeah,
Like
Or to
nothing
work.
fucking happened, huh? Like it was a normal day.
Tuesday Night Bowling Box.
See you
It
guys
kinda
later,
was-
bro.
It kind of was a normal day because we like did that all the time, but we only went bowling on Tuesdays.
Yeah. Yeah. We did the sleep in the van in the parking lot
All the
without
time.
showering or cleaning ourselves all the time. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. You know what? While all that shit was going down, Andrew, like I used to smoke with David, but like David didn't want you to know that that he smoked weed, but like you smoked weed, and like you didn't want David to know that you smoked weed, and it was kind of weird because
So you're like, who the fuck knows who do I smoke? Well, I'm gonna smoke with them both, but who do I tell?
I did, but like I didn't tell anybody. I kept it quiet.
Oh, you kept it solid, huh?
I did. I kept it solid.
Okay.
Back then, it would seem like such like a, like I don't know, it was super illegal. I feel like everyone like looked down on it so much that I just.
I mean,
was,
yeah,
like,
everybody
didn't
had
wanna
something to
it
say about
then.
it back then too.
Right?
So
I was just like,
I mean, I
fuck,
see where
I'm
you're
just gonna
coming
go
from on
smoke a
that.
little bowl by myself because I just knew a dude who would sell weed.
Right. I'm a 21-year-old individual smoking responsibly and legally.
Were you smoking out of apples, or did you have like a nice little
Well,
stash piece?
I went to the dispensary for the first time to smoke weed.
I smoked a blunt the first time I ever smoked weed.
Nice. Okay,
Well-
you went all in.
I freaked out because they were joking around. They're like, "Yeah, we laced it with Percocet," and we're just like, "What the fuck?" And so I was freaking out the
my
whole
God.
time. They're like, "We didn't lace it with Percocet." I'm just like, "Don't joke about that, man." Like,
Dude, I
Jesus.
was thinking about that time. It was like the second time I ever hung out with Andrew. And I went on a rafting trip with Will that day. Then I came back because we were going to go to Laser Floyd.
Oh yeah.
And we were hanging out in the back of the van behind Regal, smoking weed. And I was sunburnt as fuck. And Andrew was like, "Yeah, dude, I got you." And he like went to the Walmart, got some aloe vera, and like rubbed it on my back.
He rubbed you down.
Yeah, and like it was like the second time I ever met him, and that's when I was like, "This kid's on the level."
That should say.
He was fucking burnt.
and, you know,
And I've been burnt before, and I know
Well,
you
also-
need to slap some aloe on there immediately.
also,
I'm
I'm
sure
doing,
you wake up-
Immediately.
You're gonna feel so fucked up when you wake up the next morning if you don't.
yeah.
So he saved you.
He did.
He fucking saved
he
you.
did.
Second time he ever hung out with
it's a
you.
little,
did.
I don't know, weird to slap some aloe on someone's back.
On
or
a
this and
stranger's
that,
back.
but maybe it's meant to be.
Now,
Maybe
also,
I'll do it again.
I was stoned and doing classic Brian wine. It hurts. It hurts, and everybody's like, "Just shut up."
He's the wine.
And Andrew was the only one who was like, "I got you." Dude."
Oh, so boom.
And
That's
then-
what.
Yeah, it was like a game changer. I was
Everybody
cool
else
the rest of
ignored
the
my
night.
wine.
Yeah.
But he
He
came through.
stepped up to the plate
Yeah, he came through.
and he knocked it to the park. And
down.
we went to Laser Floyd that night. We made it because
Oh
of you.
shit!
Fuck yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we had
not
a
laying
pretty
down
night.
on the floor.
we had a pretty high night too. Speaking of that, of a concert, I guess. Me, Matt, Andrew. Where would he go? Weezer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
That
that
night-
was a pretty good. Yeah, man. We
I
played.
don't know why the eagle screech is
Was
necessary.
that was Weezer and the Pixies?
Yes. Yes,
And-
indeed. Yes, indeed.
We brought the packs,
The packs came.
and we brought some joints.
We brought some joints. We definitely did.
and it
We had
was
some drinks before we went.
yep.
Yeah.
It was an outdoor. It was an outdoor venue.
Oh, you guys came over here, yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had drinks there at the Broken Hammer. We drank at the Broken Hammer. We went up there,
I
had
forgot
some
about
more
that.
drinks, got stoned out of our
Oh.
minds.
Yep.
I do remember that. It was when
I wish
was
you
when
would've
Evelyn
come
was in
with.
Vegas.
I wish you would have come with. I know
Yep.
you know, we were saying later, but you know what? Whatever. There's more shows to go to.
Dude, yeah, we.
Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like I was like, dude, there's no way I'm making it out. To
You
see
weren't
Evelyn.
gonna make it,
Yeah,
so
it's like,
that
it's
was
not gonna happen.
that was a good call. You staying here?
Because it landed on the same day.
We smoked
And it
so
was just like,
much.
fuck, yeah.
We smoked so much. It was a good show, though.
But
Yeah.
my favorite part about that entire that entire thing is when we got there a little late because we
Oh, I
came back from
forgot.
here.
dude, you gotta tell this story. You gotta tell this
'Cause we
story. It's
came
so
back.
good. It's so good.
We came from here,
forgot
and
about
you
that.
know, and we drove down to the White River, and it was packed by the time we got there because we were so late. And so we get up to the line, and it's huge. Like there's people.
It was like in
The
the park.
it's
longest
like an
line.
hour and a half.
It was so long.
That
It was
was
so fucking long.
Yeah, dude, White River sucks.
White River sucks.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
For that. It
How long did it
sucks.
take you to just get home?
We had a little.
We had a fortunate
Oh, we were
situation.
smooth. We were smooth. We'll get there.
We
Let
Erica's
'em know.
friend lives by there. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. But
His
anyway,
friend lives really close, so we just parked at his friend's house.
confidential about her friend who I don't even fucking know. I don't even know why I care.
Not gonna
But
say.
any-
Not gonna say the address. Let's just say it's walking distance.
Actually, can I snag another beer from you?
Yes, indeed, mate.
But anyway, so we were going into the concert, and we hit a huge roadblock, hour and a half long. But there were people walking up and down the line with signs that said like "fast pass to the front of the line."
Yep.
$15, 20
We didn't know
bucks.
the price.
$20.
It didn't. We didn't know the price.
I think it was like $10 a person. I want to say.
It was.
That's
It
right.
was.
It was $10 a
But we
person.
didn't know the price because we didn't ask. We just kept walking, and we were like walking. And when we realized that the line was super far, we were like, "Let's go see how much it costs."
Yeah, because we were
to
gonna
do
try
the
to tough
fast
it out.
pass.
Yeah, we were gonna try to tough it out.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
No.
Who?
Did we ask? No, we asked before. We asked. They're like $10 a person. We're like, nah, we'll just go in line.
Yeah, who said they were going to pay for it? I don't remember. Was it me?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it was
I don't
you. I
remember.
think you were like, "I'm gonna take
I'll
one for the
pay
team, man. Let's get our ass in there."
$30.
$40.
Oh, because Vanessa.
Because Vanessa, it's
Yeah.
worth skipping an hour and a half line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we all kind of chip in for each other, you know, whenever.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. But
Squat.
anyway, we walk up. Sorry, cop trying to But we walked up to get into the back way where you have to pay $40. And Mustard walks up to the. Well, we all fucking walk up to the dude
Yeah, yeah.
together.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mustard just was just talking to the guy, and I don't even remember how the fuck it happened.
You were like, can we get a discount since there's 4 of us or something like that?
Yeah.
Buying in bulk.
Yeah, I told him. I was
Yeah.
like, 'cause he was like, "Oh, it's so much person," and then I was like, "Man," I was like, "Look, man, bro, could we can't get no kind of discount or something, man." He was like, "Drew, I'll let you go ahead and finish the story from here."
yeah.
Yeah, and he just said, "You know what? You guys go on in."
For nothing?
For
Yeah,
nothing.
for nothing.
Dude, the best part was
just
like
looked at
he
us.
just like looked around. He just like looked
He
left
went
and right.
side to
He's
side.
like, he
real
just straight up
quick.
says like, you know what? You can just go in.
Nice.
We just
It was
walked
pretty
on
smooth.
in, and by the way, we had like a bunch of joints and shit.
Yeah.
Didn't even look.
No, like no pat down, no security whatsoever. We just had
So
like,
you
we had
guys are probably kind of a little nervous.
not at all
No, we're experts.
because we smoked a lot
seasoned.
more.
No,
When
I
was-
was prepared to go through.
We went to
surge.
Incubus and we were really stoned for that. and we had a lot.
Yeah, but
more
did you
joints.
smoke in?
Yo, dude, we
Oh, really?
smoked 5 joints that I brought, and then like Andrew had some joints in his wallet that
No.
were like really crushed and
All right.
it was like watching Cheech and Chong. It was like, what's that? It's like, it's a joint. It's like, nah, man, it's a toothpick. He's like, no, I'm pretty sure it's a joint. He's like, no, dude, it's a toothpick. He's like, it is a toothpick.
Get you high though, man.
All right. Well, we're running low on time.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks for having me again, guys.
man.
I
Back to
appreciate it.
back.
You know, it's all love.
We
on
still
my
got last
side.
call. Matt and I are gonna
Yes,
tell us
sir.
our favorite weed stories.
Double tap.
I love everybody, but save the best for last. Am I right? Nah, everybody was good. We had a great show. Thank you. Cheers. Good night. Let's get that outro, baby.
You've been listening to the Live from the Broken Hammer podcast. Find and follow us on social media by searching Live from the Broken Hammer on Facebook or LFT_broken_hammer on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in and catch us next week for Last Call.
Where'd you find that guy?